Okay, so I totally didn't expect to do videos today, but today was the day that Jay-Z and Solange they got into a fight. And let me just start by saying this is the most entertainment that I have experienced in like just in the blogs and shit in a long ass time. Just let me just say that. Okay. So I slept really late today, as you can see by my eyes. I slept really late because I was up really late because I've been working on some stuff. So it ran a little longer than what I wanted. So I didn't get up until really late, like the afternoon today. So I'm getting all these tweets, and then Sir Will's calling me, and then other people are like, yo, Jay-Z and Solange got into it, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I'm thinking they got into like an argument. They was like, no, it's a video, and I'm thinking like it's a camera phone video, like somebody took from a distance of her yelling at him or him yelling at her or something. But then to see the actual video of her kicking, punching, and spitting on him was like, damn, like what happened? Now let me just give you like a bit of a backstory or whatever, because from my understanding, Jay-Z and Solange have always got along, and they've never had real issues like that. And even Jules, her son, really looks up to Jay-Z, and Jay-Z said, he has the potential and the talent to be a very great lyricist. It was funny because just the other day I was watching Solange's interviews, which I never do, but I was watching somebody else, and then the related videos went into hers. So I'm like, she seems cool. She seems very humble and into herself, and even we can go back as far as 2001 or 2002. I don't remember which year it was. But Destiny's Child performed at when it was here in LA. It was the Lakers versus the Sixers. And I remember I was in junior high at the time. And they had performed Bootylicious and they got booed. And Solange was in the back like, don't hate! Don't hate! If you don't believe me, go look for the footage. Just go look for. She was real hood about it. So since then, I had knew that Solange was a bit on the hood side, and then Beyonce had said it like my sister has taught me to not take no shit. So to see her go in on him like that was like, whoa, like something deep had to happen. Now rumors are saying that Jay-Z hits Beyonce. Now, if I'm not mistaken, about 3 or 4 videos ago, I stated that very same fact. I said, if you sitting up here want a Jay-Z and Beyonce relationship, he probably whooping her ass and we don't even know. And then this happened. So that's the rumor. That allegedly, that's what the situation is. Now, we all know Beyonce to be a bit of a robot. We know Beyonce doesn't really show much emotion when it comes down to really anything but music. Anything outside of music, she's just very meek and mild, and she's always been like that. Even her mother said even she was younger, the little girls didn't want to play with her because they were like, she's pretty and they didn't like her, but she didn't really say anything about it because that's just how she is. So, to see her stand there and watch them two go at it, and poor old Julius, he was trying so hard to push that goddamn door button, he just like, just hurry up, somebody, just hurry up. And she kept going back and forth, and then at a point, Solange or Jay-Z, I don't know who steps on Beyonce's dress, and then that's the only like reaction she's had through this whole thing. After there's kicking, punching, wigs flying, hands flaring, and she just like, Jay, my dress, damn, my dress. That's the only like thing I got from her. And then Solange, she just talking shit. I could hear it was a lot of motherfuckers and you ain't shit and you a deadbeat motherfucker and you this and you that. I'ma fuck you up. That's all I could hear because there's no audio. So I had to put my own subtitles up in there. That's what it sounded like to me. And then at a point she looks at Jay-Z like what? And he looks at Beyonce like what? So it looks like she didn't defend him in this situation because he was in the wrong or doing something. So it could have been him talking to another woman, disrespecting Beyonce, said something out of line to Solange, because Solange is always going to go to bat for her sister. That's just it. If you know anything about the Knowles family, they go to bat for each other no matter what their personal views may possibly be. Now, there was a fake tweet that was, and I retweeted it, not thinking it was real, because when people make up fake shit, it tends to look very crusty. So whoever made this on a damn Android phone and then saved it that small and then blew it up that big, we know. So we obviously seen that it was not real, but I did retweet it because to me, it had some validity to it. Like, it felt like it was coming from, it might have came from a place that may have been true. I don't know. But yeah, it's just it's not a funny situation, but it is funny because she went the fuck in, and of course Jay-Z could have fucked her up if he really wanted to, but he didn't. So I will give him credit there. But if you watch the backstage DVD from years past, there is a clip of Jay-Z socking a woman in the head. So and I've heard that he's a little knuckled up, a little Chris Brownish with his girl. So I don't know. Beyonce doesn't seem like the one that would say anything if she was hit or she was, disrespected or whatever the situation is. I don't know. But what I will say is, this kind of puts a lot of things that we wondered into perspective, because I don't believe that Solange was drunk. I don't believe anything. I think that something was said or a situation was brought up that brewed this out. Now, some bitch on Twitter now, mind you, I'm just stating how I personally feel about the situation, because I wrote, I don't really see Solange popping off for no apparent reason, because from my understanding and everything that she said about Jay-Z, she's always held him to a very high standard and respect, especially having him around Jules. Him, Rihanna, and Jules were on the stage at the Grammys like in 2006 or 7. So I don't really think that she would lend her child to be with somebody that she necessarily didn't like, so... And she, he kicks it with Jules, So I don't know what the situation is. I don't know what's going to come in after this. But she fucked his ass up. Shout out to Solange, because she do not play. So fuck a Sharkeisha, bitch. I will Solange you bitches. Know that. So, yeah, that's all I got to say about the situation. I will put the link down below to TMZ if you want to watch the video. And yeah, it's a sad situation. They said their marriage is on the rocks and things are not really going to work out or whatever, and then Beyonce left with her sister. She got in the car with Solange after this. She didn't get in the car with him. So that kind of says something too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying it says everything, because I don't know what happened. I wasn't there, neither were you. So everything is an assumption at this particular point. So nobody can say what really went the fuck down. We just know from what we seen, and that situation from what we seen is crazy. Now all these pictures, just like the Shara pictures of Mimi, are all over the fucking internet. And Solange is walking out the motherfucker like, I wish a bitch would. Like, she's pumped. So it was something deeper than just a disrespectful word or something like that. And I don't really think that Beyonce would have let that go on if it wasn't deeper than what it was. But then again, Beyonce really don't do shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, she don't seem very confrontational. She seems like she cries when somebody tells her something wrong. Because I've seen Beyonce get checked by her daddy on one of her documentaries. On the Diary of Beyonce, her mama checked her about some shorts. And then I seen Kelly say something to her a little out of line. So I think when it's usually not music related, Beyonce really doesn't know how to really stand up for herself. So Jay-Z could be hitting her. Allegedly. I don't know. I wouldn't want that from nobody, because I don't think a battered woman is funny. But if this is the situation, then she needs to get out of it, because she has a daughter, and her daughter... To see her father hit her mother, whether they're doing it in private or not, children know. And I would hate for Blue Ivy to grow up and know that it was Ike and Tina going on in her house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But they're very private people, and now we know why, because this probably happens on a regular basis. So who knows? So shout out to Julius for being as strong as he could, meaning the fact that Solange ass was wilding the fuck out. So I will talk to you guys later, and yeah. So let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think what's going on? Do you think it was her fault? Do you think it was his fault? Do you think it was a coincidence? Do you think that their marriage is in trouble? You tell me. Put it down below. Let's have a discussion.